talents.
Are you a campus student looking to gain real-world experience? Look no further. At Tante Africa Studios, we offer exciting attachment opportunities that will elevate your skills and boost your career. Join us in tackling real challenges and making an impact in the industry. Are you ready to step up? And don't worry, we promise to make it fun. After all, who said learning can't have a little laughter? We are located at Thika Nema Plaza, second floor. Apply now and take your first step towards your future. Visit our website or contact us today at TAS TV on all social media platforms. Tante Africa Studios. Your dream, our vision.
Naam, karibu tena wapenzi watazamaji. Bila shaka tumechelewa kidogo, lakini tuwie radhi kwa hilo. Karibu sana kwenye kipindi kinafahamika kama Counting the Red Ribbons, kipindi ambacho kinakujia kila siku ya Jumatatu kuanzia mida ya saa 7 pale, lakini leo tumeanza mida ya saa 7:30 pale. Kwa hivyo tunaomba sana ukaweze kutuwia radhi. Ni wiki ambao watu ambao wako katika in love wanapeananga maua na zawadi za malava hivi. Kwa hivyo nataka kukufahamisha kwamba kwa wale wote ambao mnategea Smart Shopper, duka la Smart Shopper, tuko na bidhaa mingi ambazo tunapeana pale. Unaweza ukawasiliana nasi kupitia nambari ya simu ambao ni 0798154042 pale, kwa wale watu ambao wanataka zawadi za kupelekea wapendwa wao. Pia tuko na good news kwa wale watu ambao mngependa kujiunga na TAS College kusomea masuala na Kijerumani, lugha ya Kijerumani pale. Unaweza ukawasiliana nasi kupitia nambari ya simu ambao ni 0798154042 pale, ili ukaweze kujiunga kama mwanafunzi wa TAS College pale kusomea lugha ya Kijerumani na za Kiarabu na mingi sana ambazo ziko pale. Kwa hivyo kama ungependa kujua jamani, unaweza ukawasiliana nao kupitia nambari ya simu ambayo ni 0798154042 pale. Welcome to the show. I want to introduce the guest of the day. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Ningependa jamani ukaweze kujintroduce, wewe ni nani, unafanya kazi gani na umetokea pande gani mwa Kenya?
Asante sana.
Yes.
Kwa majina naitwa Joyce. Mimi ni mshauri.
Yes.
Kwa Kiingereza counselor.
Yeah.
Nimefanya hii kazi kwa miaka mingi.
Congratulations.
Na mimi ni Mkenya pia.
Yes.
Na nimefurahi kwa hapa siku ya leo.
Yes.
So that we talk about Valentine's Day.
Umesema ya kwamba umefanya masuala na ushauri. Kabla tujaingia katika topic ya leo, unashauri sana nini? Siku hizi tumetiwa sana na wapenzi vijana wa Gen Z. Sijui kama tu right place.
Ndio tuko in the right place.
Yes.
So sana yangu huwa ni general counseling.
Yes.
But nimefanya sana na vijana 15 to 24 years.
Yes.
That is the age ambayo nimefanya nayo. Na pia watoto wadogo.
Yes. Sawa. Sasa ningependa ukaweze kutufafanulia mada. Explain for us about the topic of the day, where we are going to discuss more about Valentine preparations, expectation and frustrations. So starting by explaining for us what is preparation for the Valentine and the expectation, and the same as way to the frustration. Tupeleke tu moja. Yes.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
So when you think about Valentines, most of the time,
yes,
even the color red inaonyesha tu Valentine.
Zidanja.
Hata wakati mwingine ukitembea
yes,
the street ukuta watu wengi na red, most of the time unauliza kwani leo ni Valentine?
Wanapendana. Yes.
So the red color shows love. So Valentine started many years ago.
Yes.
And as it develops, many countries have adapted this as a culture in terms of ni siku ya wapenda nao. And one of the things that when you hear of Valentine, you think of romance, you think of love, you think of relationship. It has everything to do with positivity.
Yes.
So when we talk about Valentine, we have like few days to go. Ni tarehe 14
ni Juma.
Juma
Yeah.
actually. So that is the day. So when we talk about preparation for Valentine,
Yes.
tunaongea kuhusu both gender, both male and female. It's not only for one group of people to prepare,
Yes.
but it's for both gender to prepare.
Yes.
Whether it's male or it's female, it's for both. So tukiongelea zaidi kuhusu Valentine days, there's that part of planning. Na watu wako tofauti.
Yeah.
There are people who are spontaneous. Ati yeye alisahau. Ameingia kwa mata, ameona watu na flowers ndio anakumbuka hiyo.
Nafaa kupeleka.
Leo ni Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's nothing personal. It's just the way that person is, and they need to be taken the way they are. There are those people who January kianza hivi ameanza kuprepare, anaifikiria
nini atapeleka. Yes.
Anaanza kujiplan vizuri.
Yes.
So there are those people who will plan for it. There are those people who are like, nitangojea tu hiyo siku, anything I can do and it will happen. So they are different, people are different. There is nothing personal. Ukikuta mtu amesahau, si ati
haitakuwa kesi. Unajua siku hizi inakuwa kesi. Ni aje ulisahau maua kuniletea. Tutapelekana ama tutaachana. So can you understand about that one?
Yes.
I'll
come to that one.
Yes.
So the first thing when you're planning for Valentine,
yes,
you need to be able to budget. And people are at different levels.
Yes.
Kuna someone who is a student. Kuna mwingine anafanya kazi.
Yes.
Kuna mwingine ako na biashara zake. So these three people I'm talking about.
Yes.
You cannot expect them to be at the same level. So you have to budget with what you have.
Yes.
Atutaki ile scenario Valentine imefika, after Valentine uko na 20,000 unadaiwa pahali. So we don't want it to be a day that will cause someone to be frustrated later. So it should be a day worked within someone's means.
Yes.
What is it that you can afford? Niko na 500 shillings, that
yes,
is what I can afford. So how do I plan with these 500
yes,
shillings of yours?
Yes.
What is it? Nitafanya nini? So you work within your means.
Yes.
You don't do like now. Kiangalia kwa soap operas ama movies. The way they portray Valentine.
Yes.
Ukiona tu ni movie, unaona ameingia ndani, kuna maua zimemwagwa chini, kuna champagne, table imetengenezwa vizuri. And now in our minds, there is a way we have pictured Valentine to be like. Kuna hiyo kitu in us yenye tumegrow tukiona kwa movies,
yes,
kwa media, how Valentine should be. So anything that is not in line with that, we don't look at it as Valentine. It's less of a Valentine.
Yes.
But I want us to have what we call a change of mind.
Yes.
Especially the way things are today. How is the economy?
Yes.
If you are dating that guy, pengine ako college.
Yes.
Ataenda kutumia school fees yake amekupeleka
peleka Mombasa.
Peleke Mombasa.
Yes.
So we should work within able to look at what is it? Is it a 500 I have?
Yes.
Is it 1,000? Is someone who can afford even 20,000?
Yes.
That's not a problem for him or her. Anaweza afford hiyo.
Yes.
So work within your means. What is it that I can afford?
Yes.
So if I can afford something small, then the other person should be able to appreciate that.
Yes.
But this will only come at a point of communication. Am I able to communicate clear enough that round hii ni kubaya?
Naelewe bado.
Saizi watu wengi hawako job. Siliona watu walikuwa nafanya, na you said most of them are not working today. So that open communication.
Yes.
So don't leave it open that your partner will read the mind. There's nothing like reading the mind. But you can communicate to somebody.
Yes.
I know last time we went to Mombasa, but this time
tuko tu Thika.
Kuna vile mambo si vizuri. So tutaangalia tu venue hapa Thika, something that I can afford. Don't manage the expectation of that other person.
Yes.
Because if you don't communicate, when that time comes, this person will feel, This time nimeletiwa na mama, kuna venye mapenzi
red flag imeanza kuingia.
imeanza kuingia.
Yeah.
And maybe it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do
Yes.
with that. It's just the way things are. So it's important to work within. We're
Yes.
still talking about planning. Work within your means.
Yes.
Don't go overboard.
Yes.
Accept where you are and communicate. Communicate early enough that so that you manage expectations.
Yes.
So once you're able to budget and you've communicated,
Yes.
then if you have the resources, you can plan early enough.
Yes.
Do you book some reservation? Where are you planning to go? And also be creative.
Yeah.
I know tumezoea maua, and I think that's the standard ya maua. But this time you can think of, can we go even for hiking? Can we do different things to be creative? What you've been doing earlier on, you can do something different.
Yes.
Something that will not strain your pocket also as a person, because at the end of it we don't want you to be stressed after on 15 sasa uanze kuwa na stress zingine.
Yes.
Because you overdid things. So that's about planning. You can look at the gifts.
Yes.
What gifts am I going to give? And sometimes
Yes.
unajua siku hizi watu hawajuani sana. You'll ask somebody, what is the favorite color of your girlfriend or boyfriend? They don't even know.
Yes.
Or what is their favorite meal? Siku hizi hakuna ile kujua sana. So sometimes if you are not sure about the gift, you can talk to someone who is close to them.
Yes.
It could be a sister or a friend who is close to that person. And that way it will give you a hint of what is it that I can do
Yes.
for this person. So that would work very well. I know of a scenario where this guy hakuwa na pesa,
Yeah.
a lot of money. I think he had like 1,000
Yes.
kwa mfuko yake. So venye alifanya, alienda tu huko River Road Tao,
Yes.
tafuta place, akatengenezewa chupa poa ya maji, kaandiko ka message hapa juu,
Yes.
you know, ka message juu and the name of the person they were to give the gift. Then akakuja kwa one of the canteens in Tao.
Yes.
Hizi tu fast food za chipo na nini. Akapeana ile boto, akamwambia akiagiza chipo nini pia ukuje na hii maji. So when the girl look at the bottle, akaona imeandikwa, that's a surprise.
Yes.
It's not expensive, but it's a surprise. It's a bottle of water imeandikwa jina yake,
Yes.
with information hapo, I love you, hivyo, you know. And it's not expensive, but it's creative. So you have to be creative. You think outside the box, and it doesn't have to be expensive.
Yes.
The one thing I want us to be clear is that the gift is not a measure of love.
Yes.
So because sometimes you want to look at the
Nini naanza
bigger the
compare?
gift, ile gift kubwa,
Yeah.
mapenzi ndio mingi
Kubwa hivyo.
hivyo. So it's not a measure of the kind of love that you love this person. It's not a measure of it.
Yes.
And I always tell people,
Yes.
usingoje that Valentine. You start from January, you know, being good, being kind, being all those things to
Yes.
this person, so that ikifika February 14, it's just something. It's the climax of how much you love this person. You don't treat a person very badly. Sasa 14th February is when you want to show them love.
Yes.
It's a lifestyle.
Na sasa kuna hao wengine wame kutoka January ama tuseme kutoka March to December. Wameishi tu kuvurugana and then ikifika hii mwezi kuna venye temperatures zinarudingi chini, anaanza sana kurudi, ni kama sasa ndio mapenzi inaanza nini. Jo, hii inakuanga pretendency, tunafaa kutupilia mbali tukiona mambo kama hayo, ama how we supposed to deal with this one?
Well, I know it happens, and of course let's agree one thing. In every relationship kuna hizo issues hakuna ile relationship ati iko smooth all the way. So there are always issues that comes up in relationships. Yeah. And the question is, how do we resolve them? So do we wait until now Valentine Days so that we resolve?
Yes.
Sasa ni siku ya wapenda nao, but ideally nyinyi si wapenda nao, mmekuwa tu mkivurugana. So you need to ask yourself,
Yes.
even in that, on that 14th, you can actually sit down and discuss.
Yes.
Sasa kuanzia leo, how are we going to work out our relationship?
Wow.
How will we work out our issues? Okay, mna take stock ya those few months. Imekuwa aje, what has, because there has to be a problem. Is it about the way we communicate?
Yes.
Is it about the way we resolve our issue? Hivyo tu, and you see people have different personality.
Yes.
Kuna mtu mwenye akikuwa na issue anataka muongee. Kuna mwingine ako hapana, hizo story
nanga sana.
Hizo story.
Yeah.
Sitaki ati resolve tu yenyewe. So it's important this Valentine Days. If you find yourself you are that couple when you wamekuwa na issues throughout.
Yes.
Take this opportunity to
Yeah.
just sit down and discuss. This has been our issues.
Yes.
From now, how do we want to move on? How do we want to resolve our issues together? Do you want to be sitting down
Yes.
and we discuss about them and resolve them? So it is important. So let's not wait for Valentine,
Yes.
for the Valentine Day, but you can start from this Valentine Day to ask yourself, what do we want to do? How do we want to resolve this issue?
Yes.
Yes.
Explain for us now frustrations and how you deal with them.
So frustrations iko, nimekwambia about that guy who is spontaneous.
Yes.
Hata alisahau. Ameingia tu kwa bus, mtu ameingia amebeba flowers, mwingine ameingia akasema this is not normal, what flowers ni za nini? And all of a sudden amekumbuka. Ati kweli kuna
Valentine.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Na hizo ako 2 minutes kufika
Kwake.
hata kuna place anaweza nunua. So if you notice yourself, there are people who do things the last minute, and it can be very frustrating for the other party.
Yes.
Because one of the things someone feels, and it's human to feel that way, amenisahau, anaweza sahau aje, ati leo ni Valentine. So one of the things, if you find yourself you're that kind of a person, or you have a partner who is like that,
Kusahau tu.
Kusahau, unaweza remind na ukumbuke.
Alisahau tu. Tuachane tu nayo. Usimwekee grudge.
Like now today is Monday, si ndio?
Yeah.
Unaweza anza kumkumbusha by the way unakumbuka Valentine iko karibu. It's good to remind someone when you remember, if you know that is the kind of a person they are.
Yes.
And sometimes the other frustrations might be maybe someone is not around. Ama job kwake it's so engaging, amefanya kazi, maybe the whole night amekuwa tu kwa computer. The person is tired. They don't know what to do next. So sometimes with frustrations, I always tell people, you need to manage your expectations.
Yes.
Because sometimes you have this huge expectation. Remember the picture I painted?
Yeah.
Umeingia kwa nyumba, flowers zimemwagwa chini, kuna champagne. That picture is always there behind our mind. So you need to be able to manage expectation. It's very important. And whatever you are given, it's good to appreciate. Remember, I've said that the weight of love is not weighed by the gifts that you are given, but it's their intention. And also communicate. Kama sina pesa, I don't have money. That's the bottom line. So you can even, sometimes you can even postpone, by the way, sina pesa, kuna pesa nilikuwa nategea pahali lakini haijaingia. So I may not be able to take you out on 14th, but can you reschedule maybe to 20th or any other date? So that shows the person has their intention of doing it. It's only that amelemewa kidogo. So with frustration, you need to manage your expectations. And then if it doesn't go your way, because sometimes, especially for ladies, they feel, hey, hanipendi, hanijali, is he seeing someone else? It didn't start like this when we first met, things were like this. So you need to be able to manage expectation and also be aware that things change. Mambo hubadilika. Sometimes the way you started in a relationship, things zinaendanga zikibadilika, not because that like now they say men are like lions. When they are hunting, they can do anything.
Effort, wanaweza kuweka effort yote.
Effort yote. But akishapata
ni hivyo.
Yeah. And that's how it is. It's not that they have changed or the love has gone down, but that is the way a man is created. So we need to be able to manage our expectations, and then we need to be able to look at the, if it doesn't happen our way, it also doesn't affect our mental wellness, because nasa tunaanza kuwa na ile this person is rejecting me, ama hanitaki anymore. It may not be that. It's only that times have changed. Sometimes the resources have changed. And also on our side, I always ask ourselves, what am I doing also about it? Because it's not a one-sided thing also. Let it also be equally reciprocated. The other person is also doing something about it. So with frustration, manage your expectation, communicate about it. It's important. Have an open mind also. If I'm not able to do it this time, next time I'll be able to do it. Then don't weigh, because another thing is comparing. There's a lot of comparisons. You can compare so and so, my friend has received a form.
Peer pressure.
Kitu, yani, don't compare yourself with other people, because once you start comparing, it's going to bring in that frustration. So and so amepewa 1 2 3. Kuna watu hata wanapeangwa magari by the There are people who are given even vehicles. But is that person you are with able to give you a vehicle? So manage those expectations. Then the other thing is, don't take it personal. I always say that if it didn't happen, it's not a sign that there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's only that it's not able to happen this time. So communication is very key.
Wow. Asanteni sana. Natumai ya kwamba umeweza kusoma kitu, na kama uko na swali lolote ambalo ungependa kuuliza, unaweza kunitumia arafa fupi hapo chini. Tunachukua mapumziko mafupi ya short break. Tukirejea tutakuwa tukizungumza mengi zaidi. Usiende mbali mpenzi mtazamaji.
Are you a campus student looking to gain real-world experience? Look no further. At Tante Africa Studios, we offer exciting attachment opportunities that will elevate your skills and boost your career. Join us in tackling real challenges and making an impact in the industry. Are you ready to step up? And don't worry, we promise to make it fun. After all, who said learning can't have a little laughter? We are located at Thika Nema Plaza 2nd floor. Apply now and take your first step towards your future. Visit our website or contact us today at TAS TV on all social media platforms. Tante Africa Studios. Your dream, our vision.
Naam, karibu tena mpenzi mtazamaji. Natumai ya kwamba kwa wale wote ambao mnaendelea na kutufuatilia, kama uko na swali lolote ambalo ungependa kuuliza katika huu msimu wa Valentine, unaweza ukanitumia swali la kwako pale, manake tuko hapa ili tukaweze kukusaidia wewe mwenyewe. Na pia kama kuna kitu ambacho kimekusumbua sana na ungependa kusema ikutoke wewe mwenyewe, unaweza ukaniandikia pale chini. Nitakuwa hapa tukisoma, manake tuko naye mgeni hii leo atakuwa kituchambulia na kutupea jibu mwafaka kuhusiana na swali ambalo wewe mwenyewe utakuwa ukiuliza pale. Tulikuwa katika hii stage ambayo mtu ameletewa ndio maua, lakini hiki kitu hakuwa anatarajia kama hicho. Like kuna story fulani ningependa kupeana. Kuna mtu alikuwa na girlfriend mali, alafu wakiwa wakidate akaamua kumsurprise, lakini akalete mkate. Sijui kama ushaiona hiyo scenario. Akaeka funguo ya gari ndani. Sasa akamsurprise mbele ya wale marafiki zake. So msichana kuona ni mkate iko pale, alichukua tu ile mkate akampiga nayo. Kumbe pale kwa mkate katikati jamaa alikuwa ameweka funguo ya gari. Jamaa akamwambia, "Uliona tu mkate, huko unajua ni nini ilikuwa ndani." Akatoa ile funguo, ilikuwa gari mpya yenye alikuwa ameweka pale ndani, na pia kulikuwa na pete mbili za dhahabu zenye alikuwa ameweka pale. Alikuwa anataka kusurprise ule mpoa wake pale. Lakini baada ya ule mpoa kumpiga na ile mkate, jamaa alirudi nayo. So hizi vitu zina happen sana sana. Kuna mtu labda anatarajia kitu kubwa lakini hajaletewa kitu ambacho alikuwa anatarajia. Huyo mtu je, anafaa afanye nini? Yes.
So, na ndivyo nilikuwa nasema kuhusu you manage your experience. Na always good to appreciate what other person is giving you. It is a gift.
Yes.
If I'm to give you a gift, then you should not determine the type.
Are you a campus student looking to gain real-world experience? Look no further. At Tante Africa Studios, we offer exciting attachment opportunities that will elevate your skills and boost your career. Join us in tackling real challenges and making an impact in the industry. Are you ready to step up? And don't worry, we promise to make it fun. After all, who said learning can't have a little laughter? We are located at Thika Nema Plaza 2nd floor. Apply now and take your first step towards your future. Visit our website or contact us today at TAS TV on all social media platforms. Tante Africa Studios. Your dream, our vision.
Ready to learn German? TAS College is the perfect. Naam, karibu tena mpenzi mtazamaji, tuwe radhi manake mitambo ilikuwa na shida, lakini tumerejea pale. Tulikuwa katika ile swali ambalo mtu analetewa zawadi lakini hakuwa anatarajia ile. Sasa huyu mtu tunaweza kumsaidia aje? Yeah.
Asante sana kwa hilo swali. So utakuta kuwa when it comes to giving gifts to people,
Yes.
especially on Valentine Day, it's important,
Yes.
during this time to just have it in our mind to appreciate that which someone is giving you. It's very important because it will help you manage your expectations. Alafu nikasema ile zawadi ambayo mtu mwingine amekupatia, it's not a measure of how much love they have for you. Like unaweza ekelea zawadi hapa na love hapa uziwe.
Yes.
It's not a measure of that. Then again, if you notice that you have a partner mwenye ako ni ile ya kuna kile ambacho yeye anapenda. Let's take an example. Kuna watu when they were growing up,
Yes.
walizoea kupewa zawadi. Kuna wengine yeye hajazoeshwa hiyo ya kupewa zawadi.
Yes.
So that person, even if you give or you don't give, it's not a very big deal.
Aoni kama ni kitu.
But huyu mwenye amezoea maybe wazazi kila wakati kuna birthday gift, sijui kuna gifts ya nini. So if you don't give them, they will take it personal.
Yes.
So when you know the kind of a person you are relating to, it's important to realize, and if you know them, you'll be able to know what type of a gift they will appreciate.
Yes.
And again, it's also about budget yako wewe, mfuko yako iko aje.
Yes.
So, and that's why I had talked about communicating. Sometimes unaweza mwelezea, I know you'd prefer 1 to 3, but ile pesa siko nayo kwa wakati huu, but I can afford this and this. It's only, I don't know also why people think Valentine it's supposed to be a surprise. Unajua hiyo surprise pia
Ni kitu kingine.
ni kitu kingine tofauti.
Yeah.
But remember, it's a day where you get to connect with the loved one.
Yes.
To have a relationship. So the first thing actually you're supposed to prioritize here, it's a time with that person. It's having a quality time with that person.
Yes.
And sometimes inaweza kuwa hata hakuna gift. Umedecide tu
Mpatane.
mpatane.
Yeah.
you eat together, ama mpike matumbo na sukuma kwa nyumba na ugali la mkule pamoja. It's still
ama nikulete kanguo tu, story kaisha tu hivyo.
Story ishe tu hivyo. It's about spending a quality time with that person.
Yes.
Yes.
What role does communication play when preparing for Valentine's Day, especially in a relationship, in a relationship where expectation may be differ?
So communication, because expectation, like you said, may differ. And one could be the way this person has been brought up. Kuna mtu mwenye usipompatia a physical gift, for them you've not done.
Yes.
There's that person, even birthdays, usipomuisha happy birthday,
No.
it becomes a big issue. There's that person, if you don't
usipompost pia inakuanga ni issue.
Vitu kama hizo. So it's always important to communicate.
Yes.
Because it helps in managing expectations. And if you're able to manage expectation,
yes,
then hakutakuwa na any frustrations ama drama after. So communicate, what am I able to do? Don't make it a surprise. Umeletea mtu mkate na maybe alikuwa na expect something else. So communicate. So there, I know of people who even ask, what gift would you want me to give to you this Valentine? Because huyo ni mtu amesoma the partner, akajua huyu kimletea atakataa tu, huyu si mtu akusurprise. And they are used to that. So don't make it a surprise yenye itakataliwa. And sometimes behind your mind unajua pia maybe you know what this person like.
Yes.
So just do something that this other person like. Yes.
Wow. Kuna wale ambao wako mbali sana. Na labda expectations zao ni wapatane, lakini unajua by the end of the day hawezi wakapatana, lakini hiyo kitu bado inamuuma kiakili. So hao wako mbali, ni advice gani ambao tunaweza kuwapea na bado wana date? Yeah.
It's good to start preparing your partner early enough.
Yes.
Kwa mfano, your partner doesn't work in Kenya. Maybe ako in another country. Probably alikuwa amesema by this time I'll be able to nitakuwa nimefika. But things happen, it's not your country, maybe visa nini hizo vitu, they are not able to come. So it's important, even in those distant relationship, it's important to communicate to your partner on how, if it's Valentine days, is it possible to have, hata sijui nitaiwekaje, but is it possible that distant to celebrate, maybe even having a quality time, like just communicating over the phone. Maybe you can decide, maybe we'll talk for 1 hour over the phone. Maybe utamtumia something, maybe a gift.
Yes.
Squeeze, you can even gift someone when you are very far. Una call tu unatumana na analetewa gift. Hata maua, you can do that by the way. You can just contact someone to bring the flower. Those online nini?
Yes.
Online things, unaweza buy a flower na ataipata where pahali yako. So you can do those preparation even when you are away. And of course, like I say, distant relationship, you can also communicate.
Yes.
Not on 14th, but make a habit of communicating with this person on a daily basis so that you don't lose touch.
Yes.
I know sometimes distant relationship can be challenging, but there are people it has worked for them. So it's important, make that open communication. Yes, and let this person know that you're thinking about them. You are there for them. That will also help a lot.
Yes. For people in a relationship, how do you balance the desire for the surprise your partner with the pressure of living up to their expectations? Yes.
So, and that's why I had talked about budgeting. It's important. I know sometimes it's important to be able to budget. And you see, their expectations. Someone might be expecting that you'll buy them a phone. But maybe you don't have that money. Hiyo pesa haiko ya kununua hiyo simu.
Yes.
So it still goes back to communicate.
Yes.
Communicate your expectations. And if in your relationship where you feel like if I don't do this nitampoteza ama I'll be rejected if I don't buy this, then I think also it's important to just sit down and ask yourself, wow, is this the type of a relationship that I want, where I'll be accepted if I'm giving something. So it's always important to evaluate yourself, because at the end of the day, the kind of relationship that you want is a relationship that you'll be accepted, you'll be appreciated as a person,
Yes.
and who you are and what you have is not weighed against how much you love someone, because at the end of the day, it's not going to work, because life change, situation change, finances change, economy change,
Yes.
things change. So you need to sit down and with that person come up with, what do you really want? This Valentine Days iko hapa, but how do we want to celebrate this Valentine Day? It's very important. Haijafika. So that when that 14th come, mumeagree tunaenda mountain hike, mnaenda hiyo mountain hike, something that will work within your budget.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Do you think there is too much pressure to get the perfect gift or to make the day incredible, special? And how do you deal with the pressure?
Yes, of course there is a lot of pressure.
Yes.
Saizi najua watu wako na pressure mingi sana. Mingi
Si hata kwa
sana.
mitandao.
Watu wako na pressure.
Yes.
Because ukiangalia how the media has portrayed it, it's totally different from the reality. I'm thinking of that person
Yes.
ako campus. Si ndio?
Yes.
Your age.
Yeah.
Unajua it also depends with where the age group where you are. Kuna age ingine inafikanga, it's not a big issue whether una celebrate Valentine or not, although it is important, but kuna hii age sasa hii ya the young people, sasa it matters a lot.
Yes.
And it is important. It's very, very important.
Yes.
So it is important. So there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stress. Watu wanaenda to an extent of selling things ndio uhakikishe maybe
You please someone.
you please someone else,
Yeah.
at the expense of your own happiness, because after that you must look for ways to get that money. But what if I had talked to my partner?
Yes.
Nilimkaa chini naye nikamwambia, I know last year we managed to go to Mombasa, or nilimanage kupeleka this and this place.
Yes.
But looking at the situation right now,
Ni mbaya.
ni mbaya, hata job imekatika.
Yes.
Saizi I'm looking at maybe kulipa rent na food,
Yes.
ile pesa niko nayo, there's nothing, let me tell you, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. And if you're in a relationship where you feel you'll be rejected because your resources ziko chini, then I think that is not the right relationship. I know where we are, how the life today, it's about money. A lot of it is about money.
Yes.
It's about what I have. But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. So you need to have that open communication with your partner early enough. Mwambie, by the way,
Yes.
kuna vile things are not very good.
Yes.
So we'll still have our Valentine, but it may not be the way it has been.
Yes.
So ata akikuja, ata appreciate what you have.
Yes.
Ata appreciate what you will give. Yes.
Katika kupeana, wanawake ama wasichana wengi huona wao ndio wanafaa kuletewa, lakini wao hawapelekeanangi hiyo maua ama hawapeani. Katika hiyo scenario, ni vipi unaweza kuiaddress?
I always say it takes two people to have a relationship. So I know we've grown up always expecting, as women, always expecting to be on the receiving side. But why don't you make it different this time? Why don't you surprise that person?
Yeah.
Mnunulie hata watch ama umpeleke out. Do something also to appreciate. So it takes two people to tarry. So just take also it doesn't have to be one person. At every year, that one person, one person. Also do something as they do their thing on 14th.
Yes.
At a surprise on something else.
Yes.
And then whatever it is this person brings on the table, appreciate it. It's not going to weigh how much they love you. No, it's not. It's not a measure of that. It's only what they can afford at that particular time.
Yes.
Yes.
Unajua kitambo kidogo watu tulikuwa tumeweka katika akili zetu kuproposiwa ni mwanaume aproposie mwanamke. Vile vile ndio wanasemanga maua iletwe na mwanaume apelekee mwanamke. So do you think that tunafaa kufika na a style where hata wanawake wanaweza kuamua ndio tumekaa na huyu mtu sana, let me surprise ni propose get tu mbele ya watu? Do you think that one will make sense in years to come?
Maybe in years to
come. Yeah, not now.
not now.
Yes.
I don't think we've grown to that level. But sometimes we don't propose, but
Kenya ijashika. Kupitishwa tu hivi.
kuna kitu anataka or is something behind that. But I don't think we've reached that.
Yes.
I know there are countries, developed countries.
Kenya utatrend mbaya sana.
Trend
How do you navigate Valentine's Day if you are in a relationship but still feel frustrated by the communication of the holidays vitu kama hizo?
I still go back to sitting down. You know, when you're a couple, you can actually sit down. When you're in a relationship, assume that things will you know, until this person will read my mind. Sometimes you can sit down and evaluate.
Yes.
And this relationship.
Mhm.
You can just sit down and
Mhm.
what do you
Yes.
want? How are we going to move on? Because it will
Yes.
always be there. Even sometimes you can talk of when you're going out, how do we, even what do you want to spend, what do you want to do,
Yes.
hobbies that you want to share with this person, eh?
So
So it's always good to call for a common ground where both of you can work things. Don't let things open to the work out of their own, but sit down and just talk. How do you want things to work out in this relationship?
Yes.
So that even as you work towards the February 14th, it becomes a lifestyle for you.
Yes.
It's not kitime kujia as a surprise. Those challenges that come up, hajaniletea hii, hajafanya hivi nini. Start from day one.
Yeah.
This is January. What didn't work last year
Yes.
in your relationship? So if this did not work, if our communication was not good, how do we want to move on from now on? Yes.
Do you think people tend to put too much emphasis to having a perfect Valentine's Day? And how can we keep expectations realistic? Yeah.
I think people do that. They
Yes.
put a lot of effort in terms of that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
But don't put an effort for just a day. Put an effort for every other day. Because if you put an effort for that one day, kuonyesha mapenzi,
Yes.
kuonyesha how you can do things and all that. Sometimes I sometimes think it could be a show off, ama unataka ku gauge yourself na watu wengine.
Yes.
Wamefanya hivi, hata mimi nitafanya hivi. But suppose it's just a day in a year. Why don't you start it in 1st of January up to 31st of December?
Yes.
To put that effort in that relationship.
Yes.
Yes.
Kuna swali ambalo huwa sometimes inakaa funny sana. People are in a relationship but they are involving parents there. How do you advise those people? Hata wakikosana, mzaini aje, unajua yule msichana nilikuwa nakuletea kama alinitusi, sioni rada yake. Ama wazazi pia wanatukazianga sana. Nishalete tu msichana labda nyumbani, unamtambulisha lakini wazazi wanapinga. In that scenario, what can you advise those people who are facing challenges like that one?
Well, there has to be a reason kwa nini wanapinga.
Kuna wengi husema hata Kabila hapana. Wewe umeletea Kabila anafanyanga ni vitu kama hizo. Hizi tu minor things. Yes.
Wow. When you look at it, I know it's challenging. It can be challenging. But sometimes you can also make your parents understand. Especially something to do with tribe. You know, enzi zao, you could not marry a different tribe. A different tribe. But now things have changed.
Yeah.
I was looking at Jay-Z. They have no tribe. Because like now, most of the Jay-Z's, hata wajui kuongea lugha zao. You've grown up. You've grown up in town. You can't speak Kikuyu, you can't speak Luo. So you know no tribe at all. So I think also it's important for parents to notice that times have changed. Times have changed.
Yes.
And these are not the times to force relationship to young people.
Yes.
Watu wanajichagulia. So it's important for parents to understand that. And also when you're faced with such a scenario, it's good to be patient. Don't break a relationship because your parents said no to it. Just be patient with your parents. I've seen parents who started like that. They said no, but with time they have come to accept the reality that this is who my son or my daughter have accepted. So just be patient with them. It's important that you keep talking to them. It helps a lot. I know some of them will disagree. But what if they disagree? Do you go ahead and marry this person?
Hapana. Sasa hapo chaguo ni wewe. Ni wewe kwako tu mwenyewe.
Chaguo itakuwa kwako.
Yeah.
Because you know this is the right person for me. Because you can still get that same tribe and become very problematic in your life.
Yes.
So it's for you to make that decision and that call.
Kuna wale ambao tukimalizia, manake hiyo sasa ndio swali la mwisho, nafahamisha kwamba muda wangu umekamilika. Kuna wale ambao wako single lakini msimu wa mapenzi umefika, hakuna mwenye anamuonyesha, kuna mwenye ametafuta bado hajapata. Ni ushauri gani unaweza kuwapea tukimalizia? Yes.
I know that that's very important because not everyone has a partner.
Yes.
At time like this. But if you are single, there are things you can do during this Valentine days.
Yes.
And number one, avoid frustrations.
Yes.
Ama kuna wengine waliachwa Valentine.
Hata kuna mwenye ataachwa amepangiwa lakini ajui. So sometimes there are people when Valentine approach, it becomes a sad moment for them. Yes.
It doesn't have to be sad. One of the things I know of girls who are single, what they do, wana team up. Wakiwa watano, waine. Twende tuji spoil. And of course work within your budget. So mnaenda out and you do something for yourself. Think of something, a hobby you like doing. Maybe unapenda kwenda swimo.
Yes.
Unapenda movies. Engage yourself in some of those things. Things that you like.
Yes.
So usikuwe na ile pity party ati my friends wangu watu wameenda out. Hapana. Engage yourself in something. You could be having friends. They could also be family members, your sisters. Go out with them, do something. Ama we mwenyewe ujipeleke out.
Yes.
Kuna watu wanajinunuangia hata maua ama cake. Jipende wewe mwenyewe.
Yes.
Self care, take care of yourself. But don't allow this to be a sad moment for you.
Yes.
There is next year to come. There's other years. And the other thing, don't start dating people randomly. Ati juu 14th inakaribia. Ati sasa unatafuta anyone. Ati so long as tu ukue na mtu. Ati ndio akuspoil. Hapana. Just be yourself. There's nothing wrong being alone this time. You have yourself. So take care of yourself.
Wow.
Yes.
Salimia wawili watatu tukimalizia na message pia ungependa kuambia.
So I would like to wish everyone a happy Valentine. Let it be a time that you celebrate with your loved ones. Appreciate other. As you have been appreciated, also appreciate other and give someone something. So I'll just want to say hi to my brother James, my husband, Sam, and take this opportunity to wish them early Valentine.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Tupatane tena wakati mwingine. Mungu akulinde na ukuwe na wiki maridadi. Kwaheri.
Thank you.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho na nipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love but don't fake it too. Hey, kumenya mawazo mako nani anadera shida utani wako
Vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.